Live, guys.
Are we live?
Hey, guys. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Marie, say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Are we live?
Yes.
Yes, Marie, you're live. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
How's everybody doing this fine Thursday afternoon? Finally, a little warm.
Yes, finally. Finally.
Hold up. Now, this not messing up my bun, is it? Okay.
80 degrees today?
Is it 80?
Yes. Yes, y'all. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice weekend.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh,
It's going to be 80 something degrees. Guys, we're in the tri state, so,
Yeah, so
85 tomorrow.
hey, Tony. Hey, Kenyatta. How y'all doing?
Oh, thank you for joining. Hey, Whitney.
Oh, welcome back, Whitney.
Yes.
Okay, you guys, don't forget tonight we go live at 9 o'clock, 8 at the table. And I know I say this every week, but when I tell you tonight is going to be a fire show and you don't want to miss the live. If you miss the live, you miss such an opportunity for engagement. Now, you can always watch brand new episodes every Thursday and Sunday. Watch, we appreciate the support. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. But tonight, you will get to engage not only with our fine people, Rico, Amanda, Aaron, the home team is here tonight, but we have some fire guests.
We do.
Don't want to ruin the surprise.
It's a surprise. I just know I like the guests for tonight. They're gonna have some stories.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be like y'all gonna be like, what? That happened?
Yeah, it's
That
going to be
happened?
good.
It's gonna be good.
I love the live because
Yes.
that's when we really get to engage with you guys. We get to hear your feedback in real time about what we're talking about. And always, if there's something you'd like us to discuss at 8 at the table, this is a community. So don't forget, feel free, send us some info. We'll take a look at it. We're always interested to know what's happening in the streets and what you guys want to talk about. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's get to the topic. So first of all, we're gonna talk about this vasectomy situation which happened, but did you guys hear about the new term like millennials?
No, I never heard about it.
All right, so basically, millennials are it's like a micro generation. It's between Generation Y, also known as the millennials, and Generation Z, and basically is between the late 1990s and the early it says 2010s, right? So it's basically saying that millennials are often considered to be a unique group because they share some traits that both millennials and Gen Z, but also have their own distinct. Well, they share the traits from the millennials and Gen Z, but they have their own like different characteristics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they grew up with the technology like Gen Z, but they but still remember a time before smartphones and social media like the millennials. So they are like in between.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So what's their problem?
I don't know what their problem is. But they said that some of the traits are often associated with millennials include strong focus on individualism and authenticity, a desire for work-life balance,
Mm.
and a tendency to be socially conscious and politically active. However, um, these characteristics are not universal and can vary widely depending on the individual and their background.
Yo, do you remember when that? Okay, so there was that big push, especially when I was in high school, for individualism, right? Where we were pushing people to be individuals, and I was for it, but I feel like maybe it's gone a little too far.
Mm,
Do you see
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying? That push that we like, I feel like that push that everybody needs to be an individual, which they really aren't,
Mm,
but in their mind, they think that they are. And then I think that created a lot of entitlement. So I think whenever people start talking about certain generations, especially if you talk about Gen Millennials, Gen Zs, and then the Alpha generation, I think that's the generation now. It's a whole big thing about how, and every generation has it, they feel entitled. So one of the things you was telling me about the Zennials, is that what they're called?
Zennials, yeah.
Zennials, is that they feel like they have so much internal adversity.
Millennials.
What is it called?
Millennials.
Zillennials?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the things that you was telling me is that they feel they have so much internal adversity.
Yeah.
Do you think they feel they have that adversity because they actually have not faced real, and we're I'm sure people from that age had a lot of, there's people that had problems and stuff like that. But do you think the ones that are like, oh my God, you think because they never face real adversity?
I think so. And I think that it comes from like, when parents are like, I don't want my kids to deal with the same situations that I dealt with. And yeah, it's kind of happening to me right now. I got a little situation with my daughters. Like, I'm like, I don't want you to face things. And then we're at a situation and I'm like, you to jump. Like, do it. Like, do it.
No, you don't mean it. You're just frustrated
Because I'm
in
just
that
like,
moment.
it's hard to explain certain things, I don't know, but they just be creating problems out of nothing.
I mean, are they like, it's hard because I think you've seen a little bit more of life than she has, right?
Mhm.
And I think the thing is, you feel like you work so hard for your children, right? And so when you work hard for your children, there are things you don't want them to experience and things like that. But at the same time, when she deals with a problem that you never set her up to deal with, are you mad at the way she handles the problem? You can't
Yes.
be.
I am mad. I am mad. I'm mad. I'm just like, dude, can you just do things for yourself? Anyways, but she's a smart girl.
She's
Anyways.
a lovely girl. She's the best.
Well, I don't know about this, but we just keep making up like millennials, zillennials, Gen Z. It's like, who cares?
Facts. Like, the world is evolving, and every time it evolves,
I was like, we're going to make a name for everything?
Yeah.
No, we don't have to. It's like, why?
I mean, did they have anything before the boomers? Because like, I know you had you have to have had the boomers, because I swear I feel like you be jumping from the boomers, and the boomers are kind of older, right? They jump from the boomers to Gen X, from Gen X to millennials, from millennials to Gen Z, and the alphas, and now the zennials and all of that stuff. I'm like, there had to be more between then, but yeah.
I don't know, but I just need for us to just, I don't know. Well, let's talk about this husband, right?
Okay, jump into it.
I don't know. How you going to get a vasectomy? Your wife wants to have kids, and then you just go, you had a vasectomy, don't even tell her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the conversation?
Now, do you think, and I don't want to be adding layers.
I'm all for it because it's something had, like, come on.
Do you think, and okay, because, we were talking about this on the writer's table about like why sometimes men feel like they can't be completely upfront
Mhm.
with their partner. Like, men sometimes feel like they can't be upfront with their partner. So do you think that he went to her, right? They were dating, they were doing, oh, Alan, I got you. We got Alan in the back.
And we got Yumi. She's not saying anything.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
I'm like, is that Aaron? That don't look like her picture.
That's Aaron.
That's Aaron Campbell.
No, the picture doesn't look like her.
It literally
It is
says
her.
It says Aaron, but the picture does not look like her. Hello.
You guys have an opportunity to engage with Aaron.
Aaron.
We got Aaron right there.
Aaron, is that you? Is that your picture? That's somebody else.
We
Yumi,
just said- we
that is
just said it's
definitely Aaron. I'm going to need you to stop.
The picture is not her, guys.
It is her.
Oh my God.
my
Yumi,
God.
put your glasses on. Anyway.
Wait, but before we go,
You done made me lose my train
Aaron
of
just
thought.
said that it's called the silent generation.
That's definitely me. Okay.
Hi, Layel. We was
Hey,
talking about you a
Layel.
little bit.
Her.
Aaron, I'm trying to put the people on that they need to come back tonight at night, because tonight is gonna be so fire. I'm like, first of all, I'm so hyped and ready for tonight. Because Aaron, as you know, Alan and I were going back and forth on this topic, and me and Alan, we debate each other a lot, and we were going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So
The conversation was,
Don't no, don't. They need to come if they want to be a part of that conversation. They need to come tonight at 9. I ain't gonna give you nothing. You're gonna come here tonight at 9, and you're gonna join us in the live.
Yes.
Balani, to go back
So,
to what you
yeah,
were saying.
Go ahead.
So, right? Okay. So I'm not trying to add layers, but all I'm saying is, allegedly, men are saying, or some men are saying, they feel like they can't always be upfront with their wives or their long-term partners or girlfriends. So do you think he told her, I don't want to have children, right? But she was like, oh, no, I want to have children. And he's like, no, I don't want to have children. And she was like, no, but I do. And he probably does love her. So do you think that's maybe why he went behind her back and got the vasectomy? I'm not excusing it.
They shouldn't be. If she wants kids and he doesn't, they need to make an alternative plan. Like, don't be together.
Yo, that's so simple.
No, but the thing is that people make things so complicated. It's a relationship. We are together. I want to have kids. You don't. Unfortunately, this is not going to work out because eventually we're going to have a problem when it comes times for me to say, I want to have a kid now.
Yeah, but I want you.
You're going to force somebody to have a kid when they don't want to?
No, you're not. That's why
you are.
That's why
he decided, he was like, before I get into a situation where now I'm stuck with a kid, I'm going to go get this vasectomy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this, but now it's like, if we had this conversation before, we wouldn't be in this situation where you complaining about he didn't tell me he got a vasectomy.
Do we know if they had kids already?
No, she wants children.
She wants children, and he went behind her back and got a vasectomy. And I'm telling, first of all, most dudes aren't gonna go and have a vasectomy. Like, you have to have a strong, like, I don't want to have children. Right. Like, I most men aren't gonna do it.
Or I don't want to have kids with her.
Bro,
No,
that's
if he got a vasectomy, he can't have no kids.
So all I'm saying is, like, for whatever reason, maybe he has a strong belief in not having kids, and so
it doesn't matter why.
All I'm saying, maybe he tried to speak to her, and she was just like, I don't want you to leave me. I want to be with you, but I still want kids.
Yeah. How about we don't have kids, and then, you know what I'm saying, and we go our separate ways and go into relationships with someone that doesn't want a kid and with someone that does. Like, I was watching this thing, Viola Davis, right? She was, I don't know what show she was on, Jennifer Hudson, I think.
Hold up. Quick sidebar.
What?
Quick sidebar. Did you see Viola Davis playing Michelle Obama on that Showtime First Lady show?
No.
Oh my God, Lonnie, please, please, can you please? You only got to watch it. If you go on YouTube and watch Viola Davis playing Michelle Obama, if you could do that for me, and then we'll circle back. All right, go ahead.
All right. So, yeah, Marie messed me up there.
Oh, sorry.
So, you know, she said, you know, I want this type of man and I want him to already have had his kids because I do not want to have no pressure on me of somebody wanting to have kids. Like, you have to be considerate of the other person that you're with.
Right, right.
Like, they should have had this conversation long ago and said, listen, I think you should be with someone that wants kids because that's what you want. I don't want to feel pressured to have kids. And she probably pressuring him. So he's like, let me get this vasectomy before she does something stupid. Set me up, do something like that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
People do that stuff.
Now, do he think that she's going to stay with him after he did that?
I'm going to need you to get on the mic, Yumi.
Do you think that, does he think that she's going to stay with him after he done that?
Look, I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Number one, they both got into a relationship that they're not supposed to be in because they don't want to be with each other. He wants kids. She doesn't want kids. Things don't work like that. You don't just force me into a situation where maybe they never had the conversation. This is what I think.
No, she said he knows I want kids. And he went behind my back and did it. Aaron said that he's scary. He should have told her what he was doing. and allow her to make the decision on her own.
Yeah, it should have been a conversation.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. There's like some deception in there.
Right. I think there's
Right.
like a lot of times we get into relationships and we don't have like these important conversations. I think that we go in and we just think everything is so good, everything's going to be great. Oh my God, he's so cute. He's so great. But we don't have we don't have the financial conversation.
At
We
what
don't have
age?
the kids. It doesn't matter. I think
Hell
that
no.
if you're planning to have a long-term relationship with someone, you should have certain conversations just because number one, pregnancies could happen.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Unless your man got a vasectomy.
No, I think
And
like
tell
when you're
you.
young,
I'm
like,
I'm
and I know
saying,
we're not old, but I'm just saying, like, when you're 20, okay, depending, and I'm not generalizing,
Mhm.
from 20 to maybe 25, and you're not necessarily thinking, oh my God, I'm going to marry this person, or maybe you are, I don't know, but you're not having those in-depth conversation. But when you've gotten a little life in you, I can't imagine someone over the age of 30 getting, not dating, like when you dating, you just like, I went on a date with John, it was okay, but we don't vibe. I went on a date with Bob, I think I'm feeling Bob. By date number 4, like the flow of the conversation has to start to change. I'm not talking to you about I'm not talking deep either, but if Bob and I are vibing, right? And it's like date number 8, 9, 10. I don't think I'm gonna be like, by the way, you guys, I'm super married. Like, so I've been out the game, so I don't even know. But I'm just thinking in terms of developmentally. Like, you're gonna be like, what are your goals? What would you like to do? I don't think you're gonna be blinded by oh my God, he's so
Right.
cute.
No, okay. I think so. I think that it's happening right now. Like I don't think that and I'm sorry, we like to live in like fantasy land where we think that all these things are happening, but they're really not. They're not happening. Like we're not having the conversations. We're still like dealing with people and having sex and having babies that people don't want to have. And it's like
Who?
people, you married, you Marie,
Yeah, I'm
you
out the game.
married. I think that we
I'm
have
out
to
that
be like
game, boy. I'm not
realistic.
that
Like I think
game.
that we here thinking that these things are happening, but they're not happening. In real life, they're not happening. I think that we so
No.
worry like girls are out here getting their boyfriend and my boyfriend's not buying me a bag and I've been doing all these things in the bedroom and but you're not having those conversations.
That's
You're thinking
crazy.
about where he's taking you out to dinner and where you're gonna be able to take your next Instagram
Girl,
picture at.
bye.
So,
That's what's happening.
Were they married?
No, they weren't married. I think they were just a couple. But because you don't have to be
I mean,
necessarily married.
I don't know. It does, I'm
I mean,
saying
it'll make
I think that
it make a big difference.
no,
if you're married.
if they're
Oh, yeah,
married,
yeah.
I think that's what makes it bad that they're probably married. Because if we're just dating or we're boyfriend and girlfriend, I wouldn't care. I'd just go
Yeah.
date somebody else.
Yeah, but what if no, that's the thing. Like, look, I believe in marriage, right? So I'm a big believer in marriage. I know that it's a whole big thing about marriage is just a piece of paper and I don't need the government involved in our business. Whatever
Mhm.
whatever dudes are saying on IG today.
Mm.
I'm a believer. Oh, hey Image MK from the UK. I'm just saying the UK. Shout out the UK. I'm a big believer in marriage when you meet the right person. But I also do believe that there is partnerships, right? I do
Yeah.
believe there are people who do meet each other and they don't necessarily the path maybe doesn't lead to marriage for whatever reasons. Maybe they've decided we're both going to protect our own assets. It's just easier for us not to get married. So when you have a long-term relationship with someone, I think the root of the issue with this is that there's some deception and it's about the intention. I think that's why she's angry. It's like your intention behind it. So we've had conversation, whether you lack the courage to tell me to my face, because a lot of men can't necessarily deal with women's emotions. So you lack the courage to tell me to my face. So you'd rather do it, right? And
Mhm.
hope for forgiveness,
Yeah.
right? You'd rather do it than hope for forgiveness than ask for permission and then do it.
Oh, not permission.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying, you know,
Because if you're in a relationship, if you're in a partnership, you can't just do something like that on your own.
Yeah.
But it's a big difference. You know, there's a lot of people, and sometimes I'm one of them, you know, that I'd rather deal with forgiveness than ask for permission. Because
it's something big, though.
No, that's something big. I would never do something like that. But what I'm saying is, like, if we have a discussion and I ask for permission, hey, I want to do this thing, and we talk about it, and you're adamant and you're like, absolutely not, because this is going to like have such an impact on our relationship, right? And I go ahead and I do it anyway. How do we come back from that?
We don't.
Exactly. But if I do something and I don't discuss it with you,
yeah,
right? I just did it and I'm hoping for forgiveness. I just go ahead and I do it. And if I do it, there's a chance you might forgive me. Is because like I didn't know you felt that serious about it. You know what I mean?
I'm saying it's kids. If I tell you I don't want no kids, I don't want no kids. Like, how much more serious could I be?
I think vasectomies are reversible, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
think. But
so
how would you guys feel if it was the other way around? Like, what if she burned her tubes or something like that?
Girl, first of all, that is like a little bit more invasive. That is so much more invasive.
You didn't tell me that.
It is.
We talked about this. You said it was fast.
No, because like you already have kids, so it's like just do it.
Okay.
I'm all for a good tubal. Just do it because you don't have to worry about birth control.
It's the same thing though. If the woman says, "Listen, he wants to have kids," and then she goes, ties her tubes, comes back home, and doesn't tell the husband.
I don't know. She ain't coming back home like that.
You know,
a vasectomy is just like outpatient, same day.
Oh, you don't come back home
after a tubal?
Yeah.
You can. It depends. A lot of people do it like right after birth.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. If you do it, it's same day surgery. Mm-hmm. It's like now everything is really. It's not. Okay, I said it's invasive. It's not really invasive, but it's definitely not a vasectomy.
So a vasectomy, you go.
I'm like, you're gonna have your tubal at the hospital, but anyway. You're not going to have it at an outpatient surgical center.
My husband went on a trip. I went and got my tubes burned, tied, whatever they do. And now we home and we not having.
That's deception.
We've been together for 3 years. We still had no babies. And he's like, what happened? Now he goes in the closet, finds this paper.
He finds the paper. No, do you remember that show that used to come on? I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Just real quick. This woman, her husband had a vasectomy. She got pregnant, but she didn't know she was pregnant because to her, there's no way like that she could be pregnant. So she thought she was just maybe gaining weight. She thought it was, first of all, whenever I used to watch that show, I could never understand how women would be like, I didn't know I was pregnant.
I didn't know I was pregnant, right?
They'd be like, what did you think those kicks were? Oh, I thought that was gas.
Yes.
Number one, I'd be having a stomach ache and I'd be like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait,
baby.
so.
Girl. I got to throw up. Like, you get the stomach virus. And you're like, oh my God, I think I'm pregnant.
See, now you get a tube, we ain't got all that.
He got a tube, but she got pregnant.
She got pregnant, yeah. So she didn't know she was pregnant. So she had the whole 9 months thinking she had gas and all these types of problems. Girl, the funniest part is like when she goes into labor, right? And so the ambulance takes her because she thinks she's dying, right? She's thinking like she thought her appendix burst. But the funny part is when her husband gets to the hospital.
I know about an appendix, but you don't know about no baby.
Well, if your appendix bursts, you're gonna be in severe pain. So because she's like, there's no way I'm pregnant.
I don't know what it feels like to have it. You don't know what it feels like to have an appendix burst. You don't know what a baby kicking you.
She's like,
a whole arm.
I thought it was gas.
A whole arm.
Bitch, you sleep with somebody else.
No, you mean when the husband got to the hospital, he was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. It was his. They did DNA testing.
I'm sure.
Wait, it was the husband?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. A vasectomy is not 100%.
Like, can they do like the cut and the burn too?
So it's just like the female. It could like.
Yeah. Like,
no. Back in the days, they used to tie your tubes, right? And if you went hard, boom, 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 them tubes be like, psh. But now they be like, let me cut them things. Cut, burn. Shh.
Yeah, I mean, obviously now with advancement in technology, because tubles used to be a little bit, now they just go through your belly button if you're so there's no
Yeah.
scarring and minimal scarring. So yeah. Anyway, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, but I don't
That
know.
was his.
But guys,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. So what do you think she should do now?
Leave him.
Wait, so he was like, ain't no way. That's my.
Yeah. He got to the hospital. He was like, bitch,
Ain't
what you been doing?
He was ready to leave
know
her
it.
back.
He was ready to leave her because he was just like, you obviously out here. And
Oh my
it
God.
was his. So vasectomies are not 100%.
Or it's not.
No, nothing is 100%, you mean, but death. And even
Who's that?
sometimes.
I'm saying not if you had a vasectomy and that thing worked.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
But
The look on his face. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Can you imagine until he got that DNA back? He's probably sitting there on edge thinking that's
Oh,
not
he
his
probably still
kid.
thinking it's
I'm
not
saying he
his.
was thinking about a divorce. When am I gonna get an attorney? When am I gonna do
Right.
everything?
And she's like, I didn't even know I was pregnant. And you know men. He's like, all women lie. You know, that's all he's thinking about. That's right, Aaron, death and taxes. He was just like, oh my gosh, she's lying. I couldn't believe it. God knows what he told her. Probably called her every name in the book while she's in the hospital
I would
holding
have
their
left
baby.
him too after we got the
First of all, I
DNA
thought she
test.
was-
Now
I
you're gonna
thought
be
she
on
was
child
sleeping.
support.
I thought she was sleeping around.
Like that lady with that. He said he ruined his marriage in 48 hours. We spoke about it at 8 at the table. Don't forget to join us tonight at 9. If you missed that episode, go to
it's
YouTube
there.
and you
Yep.
can catch the full episode when we spoke about a gentleman who he said he ruined his marriage in 48 hours because he was concerned the middle child wasn't his, right? And he did the DNA testing. And first of
out it
all,
was.
loose lips sink ships. How she found out, I don't know. But the wife found out and he was like, oh, so you really thought that wasn't your son?
I'm saying he had to say something because the son said he treated him differently. But listen, that's like when you're trying to catch somebody cheating, don't say anything until you have the evidence.
Wait, what? What?
So you have the proof.
When you trying to catch somebody cheating, you gotta wait till you have everything
proof,
lined
all
up.
the
Like, yo,
evidence.
I saw him going here.
Right.
You know, take a picture. Don't let your girlfriend that called you and said, "Ooh, I saw so and so." Take a picture, girl. Take a picture.
Take a
Don't
picture.
just tell me. Don't just
Bruh.
tell me some information when you ain't take no pic. Take a
So
picture. And
you
then
want me to
wait.
be like this?
Yeah. Take a
Yes.
picture. Take a picture.
Listen,
and send it to me.
one time, I was trying to take a picture of somebody. I didn't know I had the flash on. The flash went off. Make sure you turn the flash off.
That's like Get Out. You see what
Yes.
happened?
Listen, don't be coming with no half the information.
Yeah,
Because
first of all,
I can always deny everything. You could see me doing it, and I said that was my cousin.
okay, I've been in that situation and I will never do that again where I had information about someone cheating on someone. And this was a very close friend of mine, right? And so I was like, hey, I don't like to get involved in people's situations.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't.
Me neither.
But like
Unless
this,
I have a picture.
see,
And you know, I wouldn't come to somebody and be like, "Ooh, he was cheating."
no,
I would take a picture of the person and be like, "Do you know who this is? Is he related to y'all?" And then when they say no, I'll be like, "Let me show you another picture." You know what I'm saying? Zoom in, get the one person, then because you don't want to look stupid because you know what happens?
No,
They
you
always gonna
don't.
get back together.
Okay, Judah Toon says, I prefer to mind my business too. I know, and I
Right.
agree with you. I
Yeah,
don't like
unless
to
you
get
have
involved.
proof.
But it's like this is a very close friend, like a very close friend. Like, and you are aware of this information, right? This is
Mhm.
not just a passing friend. This is like someone you would see every day. Like you consider them a family member. Like, do you not say anything? Do you not say,
I think it depends on their situation too, because if that's your good friend and you know they be doing some stuff, I'll be like, oh, he's just getting his lick back. It's okay.
wow?
But if it's like, I don't know, it's hard.
Yeah.
I think that, because I have some friends that I'm more loyal to Like, if I'm more loyal to you, but the thing is, people, they always go back.
Yeah.
Until they're ready to let that go, they
Mhm.
always go back. Sometimes they be knowing. Sometimes do you know that that's their arrangement? You know what I'm saying?
No, but the thing is, like me, this is how I approached it. I'm like, listen, I don't know. I don't know the details. I have this information.
You told her?
Yeah, I told her. I said, I have this information. Do with it what you will. And when I tell you legit, I'm not judging you. You do what you want. And I have no problems. You stay, you don't stay. That's not my business. It's just
Yeah.
like you're my very, very close friend. And I came across this information and I don't feel comfortable not telling you. And I think because my friends and people around me know my character, they know, like, when I say I really don't care what you do, that's your business. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they know I mean it. And then she did stay, and it was fine for a while. Eventually, ooh, it was terrible. It ended it very badly. Alan, get on the mic.
Did y'all see how Ben Affleck slammed that door?
Who?
You didn't see how Ben Affleck slammed that door on Jennifer Lopez?
No. What was
What
that?
happened?
Can you give us some
I'm
info?
saying, let me just say this from the
He was walking her to the car.
I'm east side of town. I am not a chatty patty. I really am not. This is a really
chatty patty?
it's a really, really, really close friend. It's not an acquaintance. It's not like a friend. It's like someone you consider family.
yeah,
Mhm.
you know, it depends, but I will still take the picture and save it for the future. Like if I don't tell you, and then because I know you're gonna take them back, I'll just save the picture, and then when y'all break up, I'll be like, "Ooh, let me show you," because I knew he was cheating on you.
No,
After
because
the
then I'm
fact.
gonna be pissed. Like, what you
No,
showing
because
me
like
this
I said,
now?
it depends. I'm just the type of person that
And
if
she
you're
gonna
my
get mad
really
at
good
you.
friend, if you're my really good friend, I will walk up and be like, "Damn, John, you cheating?"
Walk up on John.
Yes, like if we cool like that, like if I have to take a picture, we not cool like that. But if we cool,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
be like, "Damn,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
damn." But if it's something that I like, is that I could see you and I could be like,
No.
"Oh, I see you
By the
right there."
way, I've been in the situation where I've seen another situation. They're
Hey,
at
Marie,
dinner. I
you
know,
be in a
right?
lot
I
of
be
situations.
but no, like me, you think I'm gonna say anything? Cause like that's not I don't rock with you like that. I know you. I've known you for a long time. First of all, I was with Jean when we saw somebody else with somebody else. And I was like, isn't that so and so's? Jean's like, mind your business, let's go. And would you think? And I saw her after. I'm like, how's everything going? Like, like I do, like everything's good.
I don't
How
know.
are the
Like
kids?
that. Now that we thinking about it, it's a lot of scenarios. We could
It's a
put.
lot of
I'll do a group
scenarios.
chat together.
I saw one
And
last.
send it to both
Nah, I
of
mind my
y'all.
business. But
And
when
be like, John, is that your cousin?
I
I saw you at the mall. And send it to John and the wife. I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard.
I think it honestly, I think it depends on the level. Like this was like a friendship, like
Yeah,
family
how close
level.
you were with the person.
Yeah, I
You
just
are.
think like we just got to be smarter when you're doing some like do wrong right. Okay, if you out here doing the most, do it right. Like stop getting caught. Stop
Mm.
going. If you have a side chick, why are you going to the mall?
Yo, some
With a
people don't
side chick.
care.
With your side chick.
Like number one, if you're gonna buy her something, buy it online. Get
Some
it shipped to her house. Why like why? Why we gotta go to a restaurant? Like and then two side chicks, you need to be realistic. Like don't get a man because now he in trouble. Now he gonna leave you and he will never take you out again. He never gonna buy you nothing.
What if she
And
wants him to leave the wife for her?
okay, that's just
Mhm.
messy.
Yeah.
Cause I don't think people do
Always
that
the
no more.
case.
I think that was a back in the day things when people used to be like, "Oh, he gonna leave his wife for me." Now you just want to be the side chick because you don't have to, you don't
Have
gotta
to pay
do
no
no
bills.
laundry.
You have to
You
do
don't
that.
gotta cook. You don't gotta do none of the extra. Like, come on, let's
I'm gonna stay right here.
stay in your place. Like, do wrong, like do what you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be really. People are doing it.
Guys, we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
condone to side chicks. Okay? Just
I
putting it
don't
out
care.
there.
You said I don't care.
That's what you want to do. Do it. Just be smart about. Like, do you know? This is what I think. This is my opinion on that. I think the biggest disrespect is for you to let me find out you have a side chick.
Mm.
If I never find out, I would appreciate that. I think that you're being respectful towards our relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like, hey, I'm so happy that I never found out. But
Mm-hmm.
if you let me, and especially, how this girl get my phone number?
Oh, girl,
Oh.
bye.
How she get my like? How you gonna have somebody be on my? How you gonna let this girl go on my Instagram?
Don't condone violence, but
It's like, come on, guys, be smart.
so you said cheat
He
respectfully?
said, "What if you gave her that info and beat him up? Would you feel bad?"
Me, no, I wouldn't.
I didn't get the question.
No, why would I feel bad? Like this is okay. No, there's no way.
Would you want to know if somebody saw one of your spouses out?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm saying I would be. That would be the most embarrassing. That's disrespectful. I would be so mad. Like, dude, you out here in places where my friends be at.
Places, for real.
You let my friends see you out in public. You can't be smarter about that. You so stupid.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go cheat on you and do it on the low, and you will never find out and show you how
But
it's done.
how does
Okay, Maria, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like that don't do him no harm.
Okay, but still,
Because if I'm gonna hurt you, I'm gonna hurt you.
no, I just don't know. Somebody said his body, his choice. Oh my god. Yo, that's crazy. But we have like there's this other thing where this guy ruined his credit so he does not have to pay alimony.
That's funny.
Now
It's not funny to the ex-wife.
yo, he ruined his credit. He like, I'm going shopping, I ain't paying none of these credit cards. This bitch not getting nothing.
Oh, it's not funny to the ex-wife, but it definitely is funny.
That's like that is crazy.
That's
like
b-
Marie, what would you do?
What?
Yo, okay, God forbid. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say
yeah.
my number one. I'm not even gonna say because I did get divorced, but you know I didn't want anything. But if
Lonnie's very prideful. Like she's gonna be like, I don't need anything,
Yeah.
nothing.
I was struggling for a little bit,
I'm not
you know,
that prideful.
I'm like, I don't want, I'm saying, you know, he looked stupid because he thought I needed him. I never needed you. But you know, it's like, damn, you ruin your credit. Like, they must
But
have
no.
they must not have no kids because it's like, damn.
No, because when somebody is petty, they're gonna be petty. And like if they feel like they have to put that vengeance on you, like they feel resentful, they feel bitter, they're willing to do whatever.
I'm gonna take that back. That's something I would do. I would ruin all my credit. I'll sell the house. I'll live in a
I'm not
in a
doing that.
car.
I like, yeah, like, yo, I'm not gonna ruin something that impacts me personally.
Okay, I'll get my credit back together after court.
Like, you willing to ruin your whole credit so you don't have.
Listen, you could fix credit. You could fix credit with the quickness. Okay, it's not that quick. Maybe 3 months.
That 3 months.
You working with somebody, 3 to 6 months. I
But-
say it's like it's when they say you know you gotta be broke for a little bit so you can enjoy, you know.
I'm not petty.
I am petty.
I'm not
Like,
petty.
I would do the most just so you will be miserable.
See, I'm not petty, like, or vengeful. Like to me, that's a very vengeful thing. Like for me to do something that harms me because it's gonna hurt you.
But
Like,
how
if-
does it harm you?
It's messing up your credit.
Okay, but you might not have to pay how
Dude,
much more
sometimes
in
it might take
in
7 years.
alimony? What I'm saying, that's big. That's big right there.
7
But
years.
if I ruin my credit, I ruin your credit too.
Like if let's say he goes so hard, he files for bankruptcy, right?
You don't
Because he
have to
went
do
so
all that.
hard.
You don't have
No,
to
you
do that.
no for you know
I wouldn't do a bankruptcy.
for you to get to the level where you don't have to pay alimony, right?
Oh.
You file for bankruptcy, right?
I don't think I would ever be. You know what? I might not get married again.
Right. Now I filed for bankruptcy. I gotta wait 7, 8 years to get my life back on track just because I wanted to be vengeful and petty towards you.
I'm saying I think he should find another way then.
Just
You could do
pay.
something
I
else.
mean, if it just
I'm
pay the
saying,
alimony.
who knows if she got her tubes tied? Now you gotta pay
What?
alimony. She might have been the one. You don't know. Like, damn, you did that to me. I wanted to have a kid. You got your
Oh
tubes
my
tied.
God.
Like, you know,
I
you don't know. Maybe she cheated.
Yeah.
You gotta, yeah, you don't know what she did.
Yeah,
You don't know.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
Sometimes you just gotta hit him where it hurts, and that might be where it hurts her. I'll
Oh.
take the 7 years.
Money
If
always
it's somebody
hurts.
that really did something, I'll be like, fuck, 7 years.
Yeah, no, you have to have done something like really crazy. Like the only thing I feel like I can eat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I could eat that vengeance is like if you do something to like someone I love, like, and you hurt them in some way. Like I'm like, okay, I could eat. Like I'll exact vengeance, but I'll be like, cool. Like you just you're like cool. You feel so good. Like I'm good.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
You gotta do something for me to feel good, and I might still have something else planned.
Yo. Wait, Yumi, did you hear Lonnie said I might have something else planned?
Because when you want to hurt, sometimes that's the only way you get like satisfaction.
To hurt somebody?
To see them like, this bitch ruin her credit. Yes.
That's how far I'm willing to take it.
That's how. Yeah. So now you know I'm serious.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's crazy.
That is Lonnie, yo. First of all,
Marina, don't tell no story.
No, I'm not. Girl, bye.
I don't care.
First of all,
the statute of limitation already passed.
Lonnie, don't you be forgetting, like, I'll be in the car, like, what I be saying I'll do to somebody if they hurt Lonnie.
Yeah, number one, Marie said, I eat sausages. I was like, Marie was like, I got 3 acres of land. I will bury your body in my backyard.
Lonnie, why you gotta tell him what I would do?
We will not bury her in Marie's backyard. We'll bury him in Yumi's
backyard. Yumi wouldn't even know it.
She might not.
I probably wouldn't.
Yumi be on her phone.
Yumi be looking out the window and she's like, is that Marie?
Is that Marie?
Is that the thing on the thing? Yumi be like this. Alan, your sister came by today. Oh, yeah?
What she wanted? I don't know. She was in the backyard.
No.
We don't condone violence, you guys. We condone peace and love around here.
Guys, Ben Stiller celebrated his first erection after having cancer surgery. I'm a little happy for him.
That's amazing.
Like, damn, can you imagine not having an erection? I wonder how long it was.
It might have been a while that he had to go to treatment and all that stuff.
Damn. I wonder what that feels like to not have an erection. Like, I don't know what an erection feels like.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't know what an erection feels like, so.
Guys, tell us. Like, what does an erection, like, does it feel like satisfying when you get an erection?
I think the release feels satisfying
the release
for men.
Is so it's just
the release.
So then you just get like a hard on and just.
I mean, based on a literature review. I don't.
I would have been like, how you know, Marie?
Just based on my research, is that
we got a guy right here. Let's ask this guy.
No, we don't want to know. We want to know from people we don't know.
Yeah, Yumi's like, hey, Alan,
please let us know.
Lonnie was just like, I want to know what an erection feels like. And
is there any is there, because Ben Stiller just felt his first erection after. Also, I feel like nothing. It feel like you working.
Maybe it feels like a contraction.
It feels a satisfaction.
Alan is super uncomfortable right now.
Because I don't want to know from Alan. Like, I want to know from somebody else.
You want to know somebody from the audience? It
sounds. Every time I would be looking, it looks like.
Alan, get on the mic.
Like all of them. Everything is transaction. Breathing is a transaction. I just hate the word transaction. A transaction means I'm bartering to me. It means that I'm only coming to you because I need something from you. Using each other. We're a social animal. Okay. We need each other to survive. Parents need their children to continue the bloodline, aka to not go extinct. So there's nothing wrong with needing. There's nothing wrong with using people incorrectly. That's how you break stuff. You use a hammer to hold open a door. Right. You break the hammer. You use it as a fork. break your teeth. Fundamentally, if things are truly transactional from a very clear space, everybody benefits because, like, oh, you're valuable to me. How are you valuable to me? Because you have value, which means you're useful, which means you're to be used. You can't say that someone's valuable to you and say you don't believe in transactions. Saying this is valuable, I want this, I need this. That's a beautiful thing. I need you because you're so valuable is romantic. I like that explanation. You find.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
don't think much of it, obviously.
I had like a conversation with my daughter about this week, and we're talking about, she has a friend, and she had a little fallout with her little friend, and she says, "Oh my God, I do so much from," and I said, "Well, I hope that the things that you do for your friends, you do it like out of wanting to do it, out of love, because I just feel like, yeah, some relationships are transactional. Like, I understand that. But when I'm like a friend or when I'm in a relationship and I give to the other person, I do it because that's something that I want to do. I don't do it thinking like, I wonder what they're going to give me back in return. Like, I never expect something back when I have someone.
Yeah. I mean, look, I get what he's saying from a certain level that I think everything is an exchange. I don't think everything is transactional. I
Mm.
think that's the difference. Everything is an exchange of whether you're exchanging energies, love, friendship, and things like that, right? Because everything is a cause and effect. When you say everything is it's transactional, where it's like I only feel you hold a purpose if there is certain value. So when you move through life like that, that I and we've all met people who are not genuine, and for them it's how much I can get out of you.
Yeah, I don't like being in those type of relationships.
Right, because they're takers, but for them it's okay. They're called takers because all they do is take, because they have such a transactional mentality where it's like, what can I get from you? Not even having the perception or idea to know that they don't even bring anything to the table, right? Because their mind is on so much transactions. All they see is value, 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 value. You so busy looking at the value in other people, you haven't even assessed the value in yourself. So you don't even know what you're bringing to the table.
They're not
So
bringing nothing.
that's problematic. So when you have a transactional mentality, it creates, to me, a toxic way of moving. If you have an exchange mentality, it's just like, how can I exchange with people? Which means I already know I have to give and I'm going to get. And I think that's what separates from being transactional and exchanging.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still the same because you're like, I just want to, like, this is my thing. I just want things to be like, I just want things to flow. And I had a word that I used to use, but I forgot because I haven't used it in a long time. So, but if it's genuine, I just think that things will just flow. I give, and when you do give, I receive. Like, you have to know what each person brings, and we're gonna say this brings to the table. And it's like, even though I don't like that.
Here's what I think. I feel like transaction or exchange doesn't even really matter if it's coming from a place of abundance. See,
No.
if it's coming from a place of lack of abundance, I want to share an abundance of love. I want to share an abundance of happiness. I just want to share abundance of good.
Yeah, you want to share an abundance of good, but the thing
Not with bad
is,
people.
what?
Not with bad people.
Right, but it's an exchange, because if not, you get what do you call them? Energy vampires. Because what happens when you have an abundance, right? You don't even realize that you're giving so much because you have such an abundance mentality until you're like, hold up, why don't I feel like I used to feel? Because you are so abundant in your way you move, but eventually it catches up to you because you're such a giver and you give, 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 give. And I'm going to tell you one thing there's no shortage of: takers. So they will take, 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 take. So it's you have to live a conscious life. And when you live a conscious life, you're like, okay, I'm giving and that's cool, but there's no exchange. You guys, before we sign off, don't forget 9:00 tonight,
9
the live.
o'clock, 9 p.m.
and new episodes every Thursday and Sunday.
Yeah, and make sure you like our Instagram, Subscribe here to YouTube. And guys, we have a Facebook too. Facebook be on fire, guys. The
Guys.
comments in there.
Don't forget, when you guys on the live tonight, please hit that like button.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yumi's very serious about the like
Okay?
button, and
Hit
so
that like button. Like
Yumi's
right
a
now.
general.
Hit the like button.
She's a general at the 8 at the table army, so
Yeah.
please
Well,
hit the like,
Like
button.
button.
Guys, just do it.
Slide the chat down.
Lonnie's
Hit
like a
that like button.
hostage. Guys, please just do it.
Just do it. But again, like I was saying, Yumi, go to Facebook. Facebook be on fire, guys. The conversations on Facebook, crazy. Thank you, Whitney.
You guys, we've really enjoyed that. Okay, so just real quick,
Mhm.
we are here every Thursday.
Yes.
Now, we are here between the hours of 1-ish and 2-ish. Just know we're going to be here.
Yeah.
Okay? We are here between 1-ish and 2-ish, and we're a pregame. And this is the behind the 8 at the table team, right? So what you have is, so that's why we want you to engage with us. So what you have are the writers, producers, everyone behind the scene, and we do this so we can engage with you and keep talking to you, so you tell us what you guys want to hear from us at 8 at the table. This is a community effort, so don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about 8 at the table.
And make sure that you tell your friends tonight. Share it.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
I'm telling you, don't want to miss it.
9-ish, you know, we might be, we have,
Like Aaron said, 9-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a ish mentality.
yeah.
So join us at 9-ish and join us every Thursday 1-ish to 2-ish.
Oh, Whitney, we appreciate you.
Thank you, Whitney, and thank you
Whitney.
everyone for joining.
Yes,
I
thank
will
you,
see you
everyone.
guys tonight at 9. We'll be back. You can engage with us.
We'll be there too. We be in the back.
Yeah.
All right, guys, have a good day, and we'll see you later on tonight. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.